Flono, I just saw it. That's what reminded me to hop on because it's only 7 o'clock here.
Okay, okay. All right. Well, let me go ahead and cut this music off. I want to set the mood a little different from now on. Okay, good evening, good evening, good evening. This is your standard Thursday night Novae Money training call. This call is hosted by, myself, Coach Sophia, the Lioness Lightborn, Coach Tony Bowens, and a host of top earners, top leaders. It's called Designed to Give you the skill set and the mindset to take your business to the next level. I'm your host for the evening, Jamal Flono. And tonight we're gonna hop right into information. We got some announcements. For some that know, man, we actually, a few of us were invited to the Novae corporate office, and when I say we put some work in for hours, right? It was like I think we were there for 16 hours, and we'll just kind of hammer out some things in the system. We're making sure that we're in position to scale, because with the announcements that's gonna come out in the next few weeks, and we had the privilege of seeing. First of all, I'm thankful, and I'm gonna spill the beans. I'm just joking. I'm not gonna tell anybody what I saw, but I still got some more announcements for you guys. I think it's gonna be super powerful. And once you start implementing this into your business, I know you're gonna see duplication into your business. So what I want to do is, guys, I'm gonna share my screen real quick. I'm gonna share my screen because I want to show y'all something real quick. Announcements. Oh, obvious announcements. We got the Novae cruise coming up, and the contest to eat dinner with the CMO and the CEO of Novae. Get to talk about where you see the business going. All your questions are answered straight from the visionary himself, and I'm sure that you're gonna get some very, very valuable information. And the people that have dinner with the CMO and the CMO are going to be the top 3 recruiters and top 3 customer enrollers. So it's time to go ahead and get busy, because we got about 30 more days, and who's ever on top is going to have their dinner. Last year it was Miss Shalonda Lee and Miss Nicole Carrington, and I don't know if y'all noticed, they have been all over the leaderboard ever since that day. And it's been crazy, because before that time, she actually, for those who don't know, Miss Shalonda Lee, her first 2 months in the business, she didn't do anything, right? She's not on right now, and she can't hear me right now because she's actually downstairs getting the kids ready for bed. But she didn't do anything for her first 2 months. And after she met, after she went hard for a couple of minutes, for a couple of weeks, and got a chance to eat dinner with the CEO and ask some questions and pick his brain. And next thing you know, she's a constant top producer in the company. You never know what conversation will change your life. And and she tells me all the time she's thankful for the opportunity and she wants to do it again. So I just want to let y'all know that, hey, it's real important that you put the work in this month, so you get an opportunity to eat dinner with the CEO and the CMO, right? Mr. Rico McCambry and Dr. Carter Calhoun. But right now, I'm about to share my screen. If you're familiar with the welcome letter, let me get a 1 in the comment section. If you're familiar with the welcome letter, let me get a 1 in the comment section, or if you're showing your screen, show me a 1. Thank you, Christopher B. Andrews. Right? Thank you, Kevin Yeshua, Shanae, Lady, at least y'all familiar with the welcome letter, right? Well, we've made some changes, right? So it's going to be a new welcome letter that's coming out right now. So can y'all see my screen? Can y'all see my screen?
Yeah, we see it.
Okay, perfect. All right, so the welcome letter, some of the things are the same, some of it's different. You know how we're talking about printing out the welcome letter? Well, some people are doing this from their cell phone. So now you've been access a lot of this stuff directly from your cell phone. So when you get started, you're going to join the Novae corporate text message group right there, right? The next step is join the Novae Money Facebook group, right? So you see how it's a hyperlink, right? Now, when it gets started, you click on the hyperlink, and guess what? It takes you right to the Novae Money affiliate group. So now you can go ahead and get, a request to join and answer the question and say, hey, I'm brand new. TJ the credit guy enrolled me, right? That's the first thing. Bam. So the W-9 form. Now the W-9 form is attached. And it's also attached with a PDF writer. So you can literally start typing right there. Bam. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of my name. I don't know how to type. All right. So it's really simple. And then you can also send directions from the email straight from that, from the welcome letter. Ensure your auto pay is on, right? Your card will be hit for $50 per month, 30 days from now. Also, visit Novae Money Training to get your training started right now, right? So now people know exactly how to get to the training site. So if you're brand new, you see this welcome letter, you're going to know exactly what to do. It also has a calendar and list of all the calls and all the trainings, like, the Corporate Money Matters call, onlinemoneyclass.com. You click on onlinemoneyclass.com, guess what? That last webinar that Mr. McCambry did is on there. And it's going slow right now, so I don't want to keep doing that because it's going to mess up my Zoom, so I don't want to mess it up. But if you click on it, it's going to have the last webinar Mr. McCambry did, right? So it makes it very, very simple. It's not gonna be too many excuses, right? Not gonna be too many excuses for people. Even if you want people, somebody who gets started and their sponsors quit, like Hakeem and Kayla, right? Anybody, if somebody says, if you know who Hakeem and Kayla are, you know what I'm saying, unmute your line real quick. Does anybody know who Hakeem and Kayla are? Right? I know y'all don't. You know why? Because they quit. Right? But if they weren't to quit, that's people who sponsored, that's a team who sponsored Coach Tony Bowens. Literally, they would have made 5 figures off of his organization over the last 2.5, 3 years. Literally. But hey, no one remembers the people who give up a little too soon. But we're gonna make sure it's a lot more efficient. So even if you have a guy or a girl who gets you, a man or a woman that gets you enrolled into the business and you don't really hear from them anymore, they can go right to this forum and still run their business, right? Testimony Tuesday conference call with the number, right? And if you see it's a purpose every time, you share with potential customers and affiliates. The Tuesday and Thursday live Zoom webinar training with Novae leaders, right? What to do when you're new, how to get the bonus commission, and ask questions live, right? Novae Money presentation call. We just had an amazing one a couple minutes ago from Miss Alicia Friday. Everybody say, woo! For Miss Alicia, because she killed it on that call. Did y'all hear that call? Woo! Man, I did that call. I was ready to sign up again. I was ready to sign up again. So, we definitely greatly appreciate that. But it's going to be all kinds of different leaders on that call. We want more people to become leaders and step up and do that call, right? The Novae Money Training Novae Money Mentorship Conference call. It's going to be either Mr. Haziq Ali. It's going to be the CEO, Mr. Rico McCambry, and we actually talked. I think he agreed to it, right? So Dr. Carter Calhoun is going to do it at least once every 2 months, right? I think we talked him into it, but we're going to see. And on the second and fourth Sunday, it's supposed to say Sunday. We got to change it. Oh, no, yeah, that's right. That's it. Sunday, second and fourth Sunday is going to have, some of the top leaders. Like this Sunday, we're going to have our very own TJ, the credit guy, right? TJ, the credit guy. It's a training call. Yeah, everybody talking about TJ, the credit guy. Right? TJ has a bunch of nuggets. He had some great success in his business. On several months in his company, he's been the top enroller and top, for customers and affiliates. So I know he's gonna have a lot of nuggets that he's gonna be able to give everybody. He's gonna give up some of his sauce in order for you to take your business to the next level. And this is the very first one. I know he's excited and ready to really get y'all something, right? Also, it's gonna have it so you can save the Novae Money information line, right? This is a call that Mr. Haziq Ali did, where you can literally 3-way your prospects into this call and Mr. Haziq Ali will give the presentation for you. Like one of the things when I got started in the industry, people ask how I made $500 my first week. Well, I say, I was super hungry and super persistent, right? But the second thing is I had a Haziq Ali, so I cheated, right? I had a Haziq Ali, so I cheated. So it's one of those things where you get a chance to use leverage Haziq Ali and how valuable he is. So you want to make sure that you start using that call as well. The next thing is you want to print off the $1,000 new affiliate bonus form. Like one of the things that we're gonna work on start doing, right, is clicking this tab, right? Click this link, and you're gonna start going over this with your new affiliate. It's like, hey, I'm just trying to figure out which bonus are you trying to go for. You trying to go for the $500 customer bonus because all you need is 5 customers in your first 30 days. Or are you going for the affiliate bonus where you get 10 affiliates your first 30 days? Or are you going for both? Right? Because what we know is really, really simple to make this happen. Right? It's really simple to make this happen. That's not easy, but it's simple. But some of the stuff we're about to lay out right now is going to help you accomplish that goal. So if you're in your first 30 days, it's time to run those numbers up. Right? It's time to start being very, very intentional about what we're doing. All right? Next thing right here, we have these important websites. A couple of these websites I know y'all have not seen before, but we have a couple more websites. So one of the things you have is your personal Novae Money website. So when you get started, you're going to type in novaemoney.com. You're going to write your username right here. Then we have an opportunity landing page. People who do not know, the landing page, the landing page is going to be this one right here, right? You're going to put your username right here. And then custom opportunity landing page, you can put your username right here. And you do /LP for the landing page for the opportunity. They don't see anything else but the opportunity. It has a webinar from Mr. McCambry on there. And the customer page, this has a number of credit stuff. Like you don't see about the opportunity at all. Another thing we got, a website is novaemoneytraining.com, obviously, right? I just showed you that a minute ago. Next thing we're going to show you is Novae Money Testimony Group. Right? So the credit score and cash flow success group, guess what? We got a link for it now. So now you can start sending people that link. And I'm going to show you how we do that in just a second. So you click that link. Watch this. Straight to the credit score and cash flow success group.
Woo!
Right. Yep.
The
so
little fire emoji.
Yeah, man. It's crazy, right? So now you're talking about literally be able to send that link to people. So it's like, hey, check out this link real quick. When you first, and I'm gonna show everybody how to do it in just a minute because we actually worked on this too. So that's one of the things. Another thing is this is what I want. Okay, if you have a testimony from Novae, put a 2 in the comment section. If you have a personal testimony from Novae, put a 2 in the comment section. If you have a personal testimony for Novae, thank you, Mr. Leach. Thank you, Ms. Kim. Thank you, Tony. Right? Thank you, lady. Thank you, Ms. Entrepreneur. Thank you, Daryl Smith. Right? Thank you, Shanae. Okay. Look, this is what I need y'all to do, and this is serious. I want you to write this down because I want to make sure that you do this. I want you to go to review novaemoney.com. And you're going to do your So Tell Us. You're going to do a So Tell Us video so that goes to Google. Because what we want to do is we want to make sure that we're always adding new testimonies. Because when people do a Google search and they see that we got all these new testimonies, because right now it's like a gap. It's like a 2-month gap from the last testimony. So you want to make sure that we're always adding new testimonies. So I want y'all to go ahead and do that. Yep, you can just pull up straight from your welcome letter. And you click on the tab and yep, all you gotta do is click on it. So that's what I want you to do. And then if you want to show potential prospects some testimonies, you can go to novaemoneyreviews.com. And you can sit there and show them these different testimonies. Right? Their videos, they can go ahead and click play on some of these testimonies. You can even show yours, right? If you got one. You can show yours. You can show your upline. Like, oh, remember that guy I was on a three-way call with? You know what I'm saying, Mr. Earl Fanbro? Watch, he got testimony right here. Look at this. Ain't that crazy?
Hey, guys, this is Earl Fanbro, and I just want to sit here and give, a testimony about what Novae Money has been doing for me and my family's lives. Now, terrific credit score enough to where we can own our own home and drive the cars that we want to drive, but they also put money in our pocket. Imagine an extra $250, $500, extra $1,000 coming in on top of your job's paycheck a month. Imagine what that'll do for your home. Also, they provide us with mentorship, coaching, and real personal growth and self-development to help you go to the next level with Novae or without. All right? For as good as it is, it could be 10 times better. All you need is a new environment and some great information. And here at Novae, they got that by the tons. So get started. You tell them I sent you. All right? Have a great day on purpose.
Right? That's powerful. It's really quick, really powerful. So make sure that you submit some new testimony. And we want at least 5 to 10 new testimonies but by tomorrow. So I want 5 to 10 people to agree to do a testimony tomorrow. If you already done one, if you got a new testimony, if you can even do one with your prospect, right? So the recorded presentation call, novaecall.com, you click on that, and it has a conference call from Mr. McCamber right there, right? Novaetools.com. People want to get marketing tools, go right to Novaetools.com. If you want to order some Novae business cards, go to Novaecards.com. You also want to follow these people follow these different links on social media. So YouTube.com/Novae Money, right? Instagram, NovaeMoney.com, Instagram.com/Novae Money, and then Facebook, Novae LLC, right? And that'll get you some information. So you want to print out, the next thing you want to do is go to your goal sheet, right? So that's pretty powerful, right? Everybody thought that was pretty powerful?
Yes.
Okay. It keeps everything right there in one spot. And we just getting started. Let's go to the goal sheet, right? I just realized something about this goal sheet, and I was embarrassed. I was like, man, this is crazy. This goal sheet is super powerful, man. What you gotta understand is if you're trying to make $1,000, if you're trying to get to $1,000, who wants to get to $1,000 a month in residual? Right? Who wants to get to $1,000? Yeah, let me hear some woo. If you want to get to $1,000 a month in residual. Right? At least 1,000, right? And we just getting started. So what I love about this goal sheet, it teaches you how to go from being brand new to get to $1,000 in residual. So the first thing you want to do is, first of all, it says achieve your financial goals by filling in the blanks on this sheet. All you gotta do is fill in the blanks, guys. Everybody needs to print out a new goal sheet and act like you're brand new. You can start, tomorrow. Like we don't have to wait to the first, which is on Monday. And some people are gonna do that, but some people are gonna start this tomorrow. Some people are gonna hit level 1 by tomorrow, right? If they print this out today. But below you will find goals you set to start becoming profitable in your Novae Money affiliate marketing business. The pages that follow page 1 will be used for your marketing strategies to assist and help you fill in the blanks in sales and affiliates. Use this guide to contact your sponsoring affiliate if you have questions. So, number 1, you want to make your first Novae Money sale and gain your first customer point because that qualifies you for level 1. So what we say is the first 24 hours. You know why we say 24 hours? Because you're going to go to your shopping cart. You're going to buy MP3. You're going to write your name right here. You're going to say MP3 right there. And the date that you accomplish that. That way you qualify for residuals. You have to make sure that your new people know that, hey, this is what we do. So if you don't have your first customer point, that's one of the things you need to do tonight is get your first customer point. Does that sound fair to everybody? Okay, I'm assuming it does, right? All right, next thing you want to do, you want to enroll your first 3 Novae Money affiliates, right? Where is the MP3? You want to go to your Novae Money website, in your back office, and click shopping cart, and then go to inspirational media. You want to go to your Novae Money website, go to your back office, click on shopping cart, and then go to inspirational media. Good question, Beneath, right? So to hit level 1, you want to enroll 3 affiliates, and you want to put the date. No, they have to buy under their website, or you have to go to the we'll go over it later on, Beneath. I got you. Right? So level 1, you have 1 customer point and 3 affiliates. This is your front line, right? So you hit level 1, bang, you rank the banks. Your next goal is to, help 3 personal affiliates do the exact same thing. But what I did when I first got started, it gave me a whole bunch of momentum in my business. I did this on my own. Like, and it's one of those things where it's not, and I wasn't just skilled like that. I was just really, really hungry. And I was talking to so many people that it kind of just filled in on its own. But you want to, your first affiliate number 1, that's affiliate, the first one you signed up, will help them get their first 3. So that's their name right there, right? You will help them get their customer point. Then affiliate number 2 will help. It's affiliate number 2. It's affiliate number 2 right here. You want to help them. You want to write their name right here and the customer they got, right? And then help them get their 3 people. But I did it on my own. So it's one of those things, right? So next thing, right? Once you get to that level, once you fill this level out, this 3rd level out right here, you have reached level 2 affiliate. That makes you qualify for $250 per month in residual. That's not enough to quit your job yet, but or for some people that it might be all they need to quit their job, right? And because that's a good starting point. And it's good money coming in every single month on the 15th, right? So that's gonna help you at level 2. Next thing you want to do is to hit level 5, right? All you have to do is create 4 level 2s, 4 level 2s, 4 level 2s. That makes sense. Once I realized this part, I was like, man. So if I create 4 level 2s in my first leg, 4 level 2s in my second leg, and 4 level 2s in my third leg, I make $1,000 a month in residual. It gave me a new perspective on this business. Because now the goal isn't for me to shoot for level 5. The goal for me is to create level 2. Does that make sense? The goal isn't for you to hit level 5. The goal is for you to create level 2s. Does that make sense? Let me get create level 2s if that makes sense. Right? But that's the what you do. We're gonna show you the how you do it, and just like right now, we're gonna show you the how you do it. So when someone gets started, you want to walk them through this part right here. I see only one person say, okay. All right, I'm about to say a couple of y'all need okay. Thank y'all for understanding that the whole goal is to create level 2s, right? Next thing is, we're gonna talk about the strategy. We'll talk about the how to do it. So strategy 1 is you should print out the following and follow the affiliate marketing plan. That's gonna help you, especially with the offline marketing, right? The affiliate marketing plan is a dope document. If you have not seen this document, you are missing out. It literally teaches you everything you need to know about marketing. Not just about Novae, but teaches you everything you need to know about marketing. It goes over, the welcome. It goes over what is marketing. It goes over Novae's mission. It goes over, what Novae stands for. It talks about all our services. It talks about, the different products that we have. We talk about our competition, our target market, everything you need to know. Even goes into what tools to buy and how to present those tools. Super powerful. So if you haven't checked that out, make sure you check that out, right? Right. Yeah, definitely. Right. And that's why we got that on here too, right? Definitely go to NovaeMoneyTraining.com. It's going to show you how to create level 2s, right? So that's the first thing, strategy 1. Strategy number 2, you want to establish your inventory. So that first, hour or 2 hours in the business, they should be doing this right here. Your new affiliate should be doing this right here. You want to go to strategy 2 and have them create this list. Write down 6 friends or 6 associates and their phone number. Write down 6 neighbors and their phone number. Write down 6 family members and their phone number. Write down 6 friends of your significant other, unless they're in Novae, on your phone and their phone numbers, right? Write down 6 co-workers and their phone number. And then strategy 3, guess what we're going to do? We're going to do PTMV3. Did y'all think we got rid of PTMV3? No. You know why? Because it works. Right? Let me get a PTMV3 in the comment section. Let me get a PTMV3 in the comment section. That's right, PTNV3, PTNV3. Like this works like a charm. We sat down and talked to Mr. McCambery, and his highest money in the industry was $178,000. And what he told me was, that's a good system. If everyone's doing it, he said, if everyone do this and you do it effectively, we guarantee you make money. Right? So it's one of those things where, look, after you establish your inventory above, right? After you create your list above, now it's time to get down to business. Use the following steps to take your prospective customers and affiliates from being curious about what Novae is to getting started with Novae, right? So once you make the list, you can make a couple of phone calls. It sounds like this. Who want to role play with me real quick? Who wants to role play real quick?
Me.
All right, appreciate you, Kev. All right, so ring.
Hello.
Hey, what's going on?
Not too much. Just dropped my dog off at the vet.
That's dope, man. Hey, look, I don't have a lot of time. I just got a simple question for you real quick.
Shoot.
Okay, cool. Do you know anyone who's looking to improve their credit to make a major purchase, or somebody who'll be open to earning a second income without getting a second job?
Yes, sir. My uncle just had a hip replacement surgery, and he needs to make a few extra $100 to cover his monthly expenses.
That's dope. That's dope, man. Yeah, so look, I just found out this group. We're going to the testimony section, right? I just found this group that helps people exactly like that. I'm about to send you this link. It's a Facebook group. There's hundreds, or if not thousands, of people in there talking about how they've done it already. So would you prefer me to send it to your phone or to Facebook?
You can send it to my phone.
All right, I'm sending to your phone right now. Okay, look, I got to run, but look, check out the link, and I'm going to hit you back, let's say either tonight at about 10 or tomorrow around noon. Which one works for you?
Let's do tomorrow at noon, sir.
Okay, I got you locked in. So I'm sending the link. And I'll send them to NovaeMoneyWorks.com, right? Send them that link, because once they send the link, right? Once they send the link, it goes right to the credit score cash flow success group. And what I love about it is and I did this earlier, they can still see the group if they're not, even if they're not on Facebook, they can still see the group. So now you start seeing stuff like, hey, you got approved for a $20,000 credit card, right? Or you see the post about, a 835 credit score, right? Or you see 9 things get deleted from medical reports, right? They see a $15,000 credit card approval, right? 30-point boost in credit score, and start seeing videos where people are getting paid every single week, right? You sit on that link. So the P part was obviously piquing their interest, right? P part was piquing their interest. That's what you do. You're going to make a phone call, make it happen. You want to invite, tag, tell. They're on Facebook. Guess what? You're inviting them by sending them to the link, right? But once you do, you tag them on one of them posts in the group and tell them, hey, be looking out for a notification. I just tagged you in the post, right? And then we also got a different scenario if they say no, right? You know what I'm saying? If they say no, they don't know anybody. Say, do you think there are people out there who might be looking for something like this? If they say, well, yeah, maybe a couple people. All right, cool. I just found out about this group, right? Or, if they just say no, you say, all right, cool. Well, hey, man, you want to change the conversation. Hey, Kev, it's cool, man. You seen the Hawks the other night in the NBA draft? They did pretty good, right? Oh, man, my mama calling. I'm going to call you back. And I'm going to get off the phone, right? I'm going to get off the phone. But I'm going to start something. I'm like, I got to take this call. I'm going to hit you back, right? But the P, right? And then testimony group, right? And then another thing, if they start asking you questions, you can just say this. Look, I'm sure you have questions, but check out the link first, and I promise to get all your questions answered. Cool? Or deal? Right? I'm sure you got questions, but look, check out that link first, and I promise to get all your questions answered. Right? And then move to step 3, which is the meaningful conversation, right? The meaningful conversation. That's the PTM, is the meaningful conversation. It said, look, We got on the phone. Hey, you got to check out the group, right? That was pretty powerful, right? Look, all right, that sounds cool, man. Look, I'm going to show you exactly what we do, how we do it, asking a few questions to carry a game plan to your specific situation, get all your questions answered, and give you enough information to make an informed decision on your own. Does that sound fair? So, yeah, that sounds fair. And say, hey, look, so what are you trying to accomplish? Are you trying, get a house, trying to get a car, trying to get some business money, trying to make some extra money? Oh, I'm trying to get a house. Okay, bet. So how soon you trying to get that accomplished? Okay, cool. So do you kind of know your credit score right now, or what negative items are holding you down? All right. Okay. Let me ask you: are you open to earning some additional income to speed up that process? Y'all hear how powerful that question is? Are you open to earning some additional income to speed up that process? Right. What would you change or improve about your current situation right now? What's your biggest headache when it comes to money? Or if they say credit, what's your biggest headache when it comes to credit? And you just go through the question, guys. And one of the most powerful questions is, what would you like your life to look like in the next 12 months? And have them kind of explain it, because it's an open-ended question. What are some problems that not having good credit is causing you? Ask the question so they can start speaking to you. That way, meaningful conversations are more powerful, right? And then after that, next step is send a video or get them on the sizzle call or get them on the webinar, right? The next step is video. So this is a good transition, okay? It's available right now, ladies. It's available right now, right? So it's a good question. So a good transition. So after you ask our questions, like, okay, cool. So look, based on what I've just heard, I have the perfect person for you to talk to. They can help you accomplish your goals in that time frame that you mentioned. So look, they're extremely busy. So if I can get them on the phone, what's the best time frame to get back on with you? And have them set the time. Okay, great. In the meantime, I'm gonna send you a short video that explains how we're gonna help you kind of accomplish those goals. And I need you to watch it before we speak again. Does that sound like something you can do? Now I was like, oh man, yeah, that's something I can do. Right, you get them to agree to it. And if they say no, you can do this, right? Because obviously you can pick the video from Novae's YouTube channel, right? You know what I'm saying, or whatever video you use to expose people. Next thing you also say, hey, if they say no, look, I tell you what, I have a lot of people to talk to. When you get some more time, to get that house that you're trying to get to, give me a call. I gotta go. Right? You gotta posture up. Next thing is obviously the three-way call. We will talk about edification a little bit because people have to start edifying more. The better we edify, the more results we're gonna get. So one thing we have people do is go to E6 on NovaeMoneyTraining.com. Write that down. E6 NovaeMoneyTraining.com. E6 Novae Money. Write E6 in the comment section. E6 and NovaeMoneyTraining.com. Right? E6. Mr. Haziq Ali goes over how to edify. And I don't see two people on E6. I thought it was going to be more people. All right. I was about to stop right there. E6, okay? E6 on NovaeMoneyTraining.com, right? Mr. Haziq Ali goes over exactly how to edify. So, we go into detail how that works. So it's like this. First, you edify the expert, without them on the phone. Say something important about the expert. Next thing you do, you edify the prospect in front of the expert. Then you expose the issues to the expert. Like, hey, hey, my guy Kevin Yeshua was an amazing guy. You know what I'm saying? He's an amazing father. He works at a pickle factory. He does, 6 doubles a week. And, it's because, he's such a loving father and wants to be a provider. Only problem is he only makes $4 an hour at the pickle factory. So, he's working 16 hours a day and he only making, like $300 a week. So, he's struggling real bad right now, man. Can you please help this man like you've been helping us? Because I'm sure that with your expertise, he can go to the next level. And then this is the most important part. Mute your line. Somebody write in the comment section, mute your line. Mute your line. I see one person that said mute. Okay, and they come on, mute your line, mute your line, mute your line. And do not unmute your line till the expert calls you back to take the next steps, either to enroll the prospect or to set up the next exposure. We got to do a lot more. We got to do a lot less talking to a lot more people. So mute your line. This concludes the process of introducing individuals to Novae and getting them started. The more you do this effectively, keyword, the more you do this effectively, it's guaranteed the more money you will earn. We call this the system because it saves yourself time, energy, and money by letting the system work for you and by making sure all the affiliates in your team are following this as well. So you want to make sure that when you get somebody started, you go over the goal sheet with them and a welcome letter. We're going to be doing this periodically on these training calls as well. So with that being said, guys, hope you got a lot of value from that. And I'll be honest with you, there's a lot more announcements that I can't even go into. Some of this stuff's going to really blow your mind. Like, I mean, I'm excited. And I'm saying, and Shalonda tried to beat me up and try to get me to tell her. I said, no, I ain't going to tell you. No, I ain't going to tell you. No, right? But I'm sure next week, when Mr. McCamry goes over everything, I mean, y'all gonna be ready to run through a wall. I know I did. That's why we set up 2 o'clock in the morning, making sure that we had, you know what I'm saying, this thing that's effective for everybody. So make sure that you, you know, go download a welcome letter or, you know, to your phone or click on your phone so that way you can show people how to get through everything, right? With that being said, I'm going to get out of the way. I got an amazing trainer coming up behind me. I know y'all like, man, that was powerful enough, right? But I know this last person, she's going to knock it out of the box. She came all the way to Atlanta to put in 16 hours with the CEO, the CMO, and the VP of sales because she believes in where we're going, and she believes in, you know, in the organization. She believes that we're going to change a whole lot of lives. I want to bring to the line, after I stop sharing my screen, I want to bring to the line Sophia, the Lioness. Lightborn, are you online, ma'am?
I'm here, Coach Flono. Can you hear me?
I can. Look, she's sitting in the Ferrari right now, y'all. Drop top Ferrari. All right, I'm gonna take it away, please.
It ain't a Ferrari yet, but soon. I received that. I received that. Speaking that into existence, man. I got to give it back to Coach Flono. Guys, wasn't that some powerful information that he just shared with you guys? If that was some, you know, if you think that he just added so much value to you and to your business, you know, go ahead and give me the fire emoji, you know, in the chat, or give me a thumbs up on the screen. Coach Flono, man, I appreciate you and everything that you do for us and the team, and how transparent you always are to really just, you know, better your best and help us to better ourselves, you know. So I appreciate you, bro, and it's great to be in business with you. And we did put in some long hours yesterday, you know, putting this thing together. But guys, tonight, you know, Coach Flono did such an amazing job, right? I'm going to keep it short and sweet because I think that what you guys just witnessed and saw and the updates that we've made to this goal sheet and the welcome letter, I think it's going to explode every single person on this line's business. Okay? If you agree with me, if you think that the updates that we made can help you to help your new affiliates a little bit more, give me a 111 in the comments, okay? Let me know, because we put a lot of sweat, a lot of effort, a lot of hours into making sure we made this so simple, you know, that Coach Bowens always says, you know, our system is so easy, a 5th grader can do it. But I think that the way we broke this down now, guys, is so simple that a 1st grader can do it, right? If you can read, you can make money with Novae. So that's something I want each and every one of you guys to really get excited about, is because if you can literally have this script or have this goal sheet on your phone or a sheet of paper saved in your like have it in your car, have it in your pocket, have it on you at all times, you could get paid. All right. So tonight, what I really want to talk about really quickly is just making sure that we understand that we just provided you guys with some new tools and some new information. But I want you to write this down. Implementation that provides the transformation. Write that down, guys. It's not the information. It's the implementation that creates the transformation. So what does that mean? That means that we can give you all the tools and make this as simple as possible. But if you do nothing with it, it won't help you. So it's all about implementing. So I want to kind of hold you guys accountable right now. You know, if you are going to implement these tools, if you're going to implement the strategy, these updates, I need you to put a 7-7 chat for me right now. Okay? If you're going to implement, if I don't see you put a 777, that means I'm not going to be looking for your name on the leaderboard. That means I'm going to expect your business not to be growing, right? See, I see the 777s coming in, because if you're on this training call, it's because you want to change something in your life. You want to change your current situation. You want to change what your bank account looks like. And that's cool. I'm one of those people, guys. I'm a big believer that every one of us deserves to be rich. You know, a lot of people have this philosophy, you know, money's bad, right? Or people who have money are bad. First of all, if you think that way, I need you to break that right now, because that's a limiting belief that's stopping you from really achieving the kind of income that you want to earn. You can't think that money is bad, because guess what? Your what we call your God positioning system is going to deviate you away from actually achieving that income. So you got to stop thinking that first and foremost, okay? I want you to really say, like, I deserve to be rich. I deserve to be a level 16 affiliate with Novae. I deserve to make $110,000 a month. Okay? Think about that, guys. You got to start to speak it into your life. It's something I want all of you guys to Google tonight, okay? Google it, or if you're like me, I like to YouTube things instead of Googling it. It's called the law of auto-suggestion, okay? Someone, Coach Flono, drop that in the chat for me. It's called the law of auto-suggestion. What that means is that you have to speak it into your life. Most of you guys are always on the Dare Millionaire, Good Morning Millionaire in the mornings, right? With the affirmation call. That's what the affirmation call is all about. It's about the law of auto-suggestion. If you say something to yourself enough times, it's going to go into your subconscious mind, and you're going to start to believe it. And once you start to believe it, you can start to attract it. But if you really don't believe that what you can accomplish or what you want to accomplish, you can actually do it, you'll never get it. So I want you guys to really first believe that you deserve to be rich. Believe that you deserve to leave a legacy for your family. Believe that you deserve to walk away from that 9-to-5 job. I know TJ, he's at work right now, but I know he deserves to not be at that plant. It's only a matter of time. That's why TJ goes so hard. TJ knows that his kids deserve to have whatever they want. So you got to start to believe bigger. If you start to believe bigger, it's going to change how you're feeling. It's going to go into what we call your subconscious mind. And what's going to happen is you're going to start to do different things. You're going to start to execute. You're going to start to implement. And when you start to implement, guys, we're going to get rich. Because this simple system, I mean, this is so simple that anyone can do it. And if you just do that, if you just do it, the results are going to come. The money's going to pile up. All right? So first, you got to believe that you deserve it. First, you got to understand that money ain't bad, right? Money just makes you more of who you are. So if you are a jerk right now, when you get money, you're just going to be a bigger jerk. But if you're an awesome person, you know, if you are great like Coach Flono, right? If you're amazing like, you know, Mr. Shields, if you're, you know, a person who cares about people like Mr. Darrell Smith and Miss Shalonda Lee, then you're going to just be more of that when you got some commas in your bank account. So just keep that in mind, guys, okay? Keep that in mind, that you deserve everything that this life has. You have to start to have an abundance mindset. Let's break the scarcity thing. Let's stop settling for the bare minimum, and let's start focusing on the maximum, all right? And here's what I'm going to leave you guys with. It's this. This is something profound that really changed my perspective. It said this. It said that you've got to stop trying to be the best among the average, but start to be the average among the best. That's something that I want you to think about, okay? Stop trying to be the best among average people and start to be the average of people who are great. See, if right now you feel like, you know, you the bomb right now, you the man, you the woman right now in Novae, because, you know, we are level 4, we're level 5 affiliates. It's because most people around us are level 1 and 2. But we got to shift that perspective, and we got to start to be level 10 with other level 16s. That's going to change your perspective, and that's going to change what our bank accounts look like, and that's going to change what your team looks like. And guys, we got to lead by example, all right? Let's go ahead and make this thing work. We can't make this any simpler than we've already done it. But remember, it's not about the information. It's about the implementation that provides the transformation. So I hope this was valuable, guys. Just want to give a disclaimer. You guys can see I'm in a car right now. and it's still daytime. I'm actually on the West Coast. Came out here to go to a Bob Proctor event tomorrow. So if you don't know who Bob Proctor is, he's the teacher from The Secret, and he teaches something called the paradigm shift and how to really break all limiting beliefs. So guys, I've invested I've invested $1,000 to go to this event tomorrow. And it's not because, and I don't say that to impress you, I say that to impress upon you that I'm investing in myself to get this information so that I can come and bring it to us so we can get rich. It's about running up the scoreboard, y'all. Now, let's get excited. Let's really go out here and do what we got to do for our families, and let's change our lives, all right? So next time y'all do see me, right, I might be in the Ferrari drop truck for real. But right now it's just a Mustang, all right? But I'll take it. I'll take it. But I hope that was valuable, guys. I'm going to get out of the way and pass it back to Coach Flono, and we can hop right into the Q&A.
So, Lioness, can you say that again? The quote you said about being average, please?
Oh yeah, sure. I said, you don't want to be the best among the average, but you want to be the average among the best.
Got it. Thank you.
No problem, y'all.
Man,
Coach, it's all yours.
Okay. First of all, I don't even want to answer questions behind something right now. I was in there like, man, this is going crazy. Earlier Pearl called you Lamborghini Lioness, right? I like that a lot. I think she might like that one too, right?
Yo, I received that. Lamborghini Lioness. I'm going to have to try to what? Lioness in the Lambo. That might have to be my YouTube channel or something. Nah, I'm with it. But Coach Flono, if you can't tell, and I'm sure the team can tell, like I got a new fire under me, man. Like being, with corporate yesterday for those hours, and really understanding the vision of what we've got our hands on, and just to know that we're at ground floor to really create $1 billion company. You gotta get excited, man. Like we can't waste any more time. We can't play with it anymore. Like I told Haziq Ali, I'm gonna still help people with their personal credit, but I'm going after those franchises. I'm going after those $10,000 items so that I can make $2,500 commissions. So like y'all gotta get excited, man. You gotta get excited.
Yep, and I love that. The part I want people to understand is you're not closing those sales. Those sales are going to be closed by, Mr. McCambery himself, right? The franchise sales, because guess what? He has the proof of the concept. You know why? Because Novae is a multi-million-dollar company. So now when you start talking to different prospects, you start talking to these tax preparers, you start talking to these car dealerships about the franchise program, guess what? You're going to set the appointment with Mr. McCambery, and Mr. McCambery is going to sell them on the franchise program. And guess what? You get $2,500 up front. You get 10% of their revenue, and you also get it's 10% of what they get what they have per customer, right? And you also get 500 in volume that month. So imagine if 5 or 6, while Sophie's stunned on us putting the top back on her car right now. Imagine getting 10 of these organizations a month. Like the volume's gonna be crazy. People gonna ranking up like crazy. People gonna be making $5,000, $10,000 a month and be level 2, right? It's gonna be wild. So with that being said, the volume is $500. It's $500 in volume for that 30-day period. Just like with the business funding is $250 in volume. But we got 3 days left. We got 3 days left. It's time to get really busy. Who else got questions? 3 days left. Who got questions? Flyers. Yeah, all the marketing materials coming out. What was happening with the marketing material is our graphic design person was sick, and then their grandparents had passed away, so they got kind of behind on some of the things. But all that's getting ready to roll out in the very next week or 2 at the most, right? Because they're catching up on everything we had graphic-wise, so don't trip. And that was one of my friends, so I reached out to him, made sure everything okay. He's in good spirits, so he's gonna make sure that we get our marketing material. It's gonna be really, really nice. Who else got a question? Who else got a question?
I have one.
Okay, what's going on, Demeter? How you doing?
I'm fine. Far as like the car lots, do you want us to focus on like big, name car lots, or even like local used car lots?
I'll be honest with you, just one of those things where you just have to run through the numbers, right?
Okay.
It's not gonna be like it's not gonna be a simple sell anyway, right?
Right.
But what I do understand is once you do get them interested, Mr. McCamber is gonna close the deal for you.
Okay.
He's good at what he does. The fact that he has an MBA, the fact that he's in what's it called, a fraternity or organization with with like 90% of the organization is in the top. They have top Fortune 500 companies, right? The fact that it's a lot, but just know that he has a multi-million-dollar company and he can show them the concept and show them that it actually works. So that's what keeps people excited.
Okay, I got another question. If they are those type of lots that are willing to come aboard, are you preferring that they have an affiliation or a credit program through a bank or credit union already, or does that all come into play with
Got you. That's a good question. Well, what I love about it is we're white labeling the franchise. We're white labeling the Novae concept for the most part, but they're gonna call it whatever name the organization is. Let's say it's ABC Car Lot, right? Now you're talking about ABC Car Lot credit restoration. So now how that works is, we have all the merchant accounts for them. We do all the letters for them and everything, and all they gotta do is set the price. So it's one of those things where we're gonna handle all that for them. Don't even trip. And that's not one of those questions. It's one of those questions that you're gonna kind of know. It's like, hey, it's white label. They handle all that for you. What I want to do is I want to get you on the phone with our specialist that actually specializes in the creating a franchise that can create additional income stream for your actual business. So don't even trip.
Lady said, is there a questionnaire for the franchise? I believe that's what she's asking in the comments. She says, is there a questionnaire? And so I'm thinking for the franchise thing, like, do we have a specific questionnaire for that solely?
Right. So was that the question, lady? If that's the case, no, we're not questioning for it yet.
That's my question, but she said that she put that in the comments as you were talking about it, so that's what I'm assuming. But if that's not her question, that's what I'm asking.
No, that was my question.
Okay, cool. No, not yet. We're just getting started. So it's one of those things where you gotta bump your head a couple times because it's gonna be a different kind of sale. Like you like I said, you got to become the person that's gonna make those sales. You gotta just actually be able to just bump your head enough to get one. Because you get one, you might end up being in a real good situation. You mess around and sign up a franchise, it happens to be a car dealership. That's 1,000 customers. You're talking about, extra. You're talking about 3,000 residual right there, right? So it's not even like, like I talked to car dealers. They say they literally have deal with about 85 to 90% of their customers have bad credit. So you're talking about literally, they see about, I think on average, they see about 800 customers a month, 800 potential customers a month. So just imagine some of the close rates on that. If they get 100 a month, you're going to be doing all right. So don't even trip. All right, so how do we set the appointment? Example, do we just call corporate? Okay, so you're going to set the appointment the same way you set up your consultation on the website. You set up the same way. What is the customer paying now with the car dealership? Is it still $700? No, the car dealership is now paying for the franchise. That's why you get $2,500 per sale, right? That's why you get $2,500 per sale.
Yo, Jamal.
Yes, sir.
So I understand the last two questions. What was asked. So with that being said, like we use our website to set that. So that means that if Mr. McCamber is closing the calls, we don't have to literally call him up like we do a traditional three-way.
No,
Okay.
sir. Yeah, you gonna book the appointment like you're doing a consultation.
Okay, got you.
Yep. These are great questions. I'm got time for one more question. Or maybe not.
I just want to add, Coach, when you guys are scheduling appointments. Oh, hey, it's Miss Entrepreneur, everybody. Hey. When you guys are doing consultations for the business credit and funding and even the franchise, please do not forget to put in the notes what they're for, because normally that appointment tool is for customers. So make sure y'all, I did it today and I forgot to put anything in the notes, and I almost got in trouble with Miss Stacy, but you know, I'm her favorite, so it was all good.
That's awesome. Well, okay, I guess we're good then for the evening. So look, definitely guys, let's go ahead and keep building this last 3 days of the month. We're about to get paid for Novae money in about 58 more minutes. But with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and be intentional with our business, right? It's time to go ahead and take this thing to another level. We are literally steps away from momentum, and then with the announcements we're gonna have next week, just know it's about to get crazy. So with that being said, guys, you have a great night, and let's keep growing.